A trooper shocked a driver with a taser 7 times in just over 30 seconds. 4 of those discharges came after that driver was already incapacitated. Colorado State Patrol has concluded that that trooper used excessive force, but that's not what got her fired. Your investigator Brian Moss joins me live on set tonight. Brian, the State Patrol determined that that trooper wasn't actually certified to carry, let alone use a taser in the first place.
It's really unusual. The State Patrol is accusing their own trooper of falsifying her own taser records. They say she did that to make it appear she was authorized to carry and deploy the device. And deploy it she did. What began as a routine stop for Colorado State Trooper Amber Garcia
How are you?
would ultimately mark the beginning of the end of her career.
Yeah, I gotta keep my job, man.
With the Colorado State Patrol.
Do you have insurance on the car, man?
Garcia had a driver stop for speeding on the shoulder of the highway when a passing SUV crossed over the white line separating the travel lane from the shoulder.
Can you sign this while I go?
Garcia immediately broke off the traffic stop.
Thank you.
And gave chase. She quickly stopped the SUV. Behind the wheel, 34-year-old Travis Tomlinson, who immediately stepped out of his car.
Tom Henry 69. Stay in the car! Stay in the car now! Get on the ground then!
This is my ground. I'm an American.
Almost 5 back 11.
This is my.
Can you send me cover?
Did you hear me?
I got one at taser point.
Did you hear me?
Get on the ground.
This is my.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground now! Turn over! Turn over now! Turn over! Put your hands behind your back! I can't! Get over! Get over now!
State Patrol records show she activated her taser 7 times. And that Tomlinson was incapacitated and could not comply with her repeated commands.
Put your hands behind your back.
The agency's internal investigation later concluded force used was excessive.
Get over. Turn over your belly. Do it now. Do it now or you're gonna get it again. Put your hands behind your back.
It was definitely excessive force after the first pull, and then for your cry out to say I can't or help or stop or anything, and to get tased again. And while you're paralyzed due to that tasing, you're paralyzed, she's telling you, roll over, get out, get out, get down, get out from under your truck, do this, do that. You can't do anything. I thought I was gonna die.
Tomlinson has a lengthy arrest record. He's now suing the former trooper. His attorney is Sarah Shelke.
There was absolutely no reason for that use of force, and the fact that she did it over and over and over again makes it torture.
There's no set number of taser activations considered safe, but the risk of injury increases with each additional activation. Officers are generally trained to reassess after each taser cycle to determine whether their objective has been achieved. In this case, the State Patrol found there was no reassessment. She just kept pulling the trigger. Investigators said Garcia acknowledged using excessive force and told them she was scared.
When he went down, he hit his head too.
During a medical checkup, another trooper offered this description to Tomlinson.
The taser is almost like 1,000 baseball bats hitting you at the same time, and it's just going through your system.
But the level of force was not the reason Garcia lost her job. After reviewing her training records, the State Patrol determined she had not completed required taser certification. Colorado State Patrol Major Brett Williams wrote, "It is my finding that Trooper Amber Garcia was not certified nor authorized to carry and use the EMDT weapon that was used against the motorist on May 4th, 2024. The agency accused Garcia of falsifying taser records, being dishonest, and they said she violated the core values of the organization. The case was referred to the local district attorney with the expectation criminal charges might follow. Did you see that he was incapacitated and couldn't follow her commands?
I did.
District Attorney Ann Kelly reviewed the video and consulted with other law enforcement professionals about what happened along this rural stretch of highway.
Some of them said, yeah, I think that rises to the level of a criminal charge.
Others told her it was not criminal. Kelly concluded she could not prove a criminal case to a jury. She said a policy violation is not necessarily a crime and declined to file charges.
She had every reason to believe that this individual meant to do her harm, and I believe her use of force was absolutely justified. Mr. Tomlinson should never have done what he did.
Kelly also rejected the State Patrol's finding that Garcia had falsified training records. Do you agree with their assessment?
No, absolutely not. Do I believe that she has credibility issues? I absolutely do not. Do I believe that she violated any criminal laws? I absolutely do not.
Then came a twist nobody at the State Patrol was expecting. A year after the taser incident, Kelly hired Garcia to work as an investigator in her office.
She has proven that she was the best candidate, and we're so lucky to have her. I have no reservation about the work that she's doing for us. Our community needs good law enforcement officers, and she's one of them.
Amber Garcia's attorney declined to comment. The Colorado State Patrol declined to comment, citing the pending lawsuit filed by Travis Tomlinson.
When I say I was fearful for my life, I mean that.
Turn over now! Turn over! Put your hands behind your back!
I thought I was going to die because I can't respond to what she's telling me to do.
Travis Tomlinson was initially charged with obstruction of a peace officer and failure to yield to a police vehicle after that traffic stop, but the DA later dropped those charges. Since this taser incident, Tomlinson has been charged in a new unrelated case with felony assault, menacing, and false imprisonment. He's scheduled to go on trial in that case next month.
And there are so many twists and turns to this story, Brian, and it's interesting to hear the DA talk about her process and why she later decided to hire this same trooper who was fired by State Patrol.
Yeah, Ann Kelly, the DA, she calls Amber Garcia, the former trooper, just fantastic. And she says that while they didn't know each other before all this, she said a previous police department gave Garcia a very strong reference, which was part of the reason that she hired her.
And the taser certification between State Patrol and the DA is also quite the tryst here.
Well, it really is. Ann Kelly's office ended up doing their own investigation, and they concluded that Garcia was properly certified to use a taser when all this happened. And they said she did not appear to make untruthful statements about her certification. So there's clearly a real gap, a rift now between the State Patrol and that local DA's office down in Saguache.
Brian, great reporting as always.
Thank you.